Happy New Year! Happy New Year, guys! Yay! 2022! Yay! Yeah. Before I start this video, I just want to tell you guys a few things. There is a primary school, a very beautiful primary school beside my grandmother's house. So and I think there's another school down the road, and so yes, you might be hearing a few A for apple, B for ball, and break is over, or it's break time, closing time, and a few noises here and there, and then cars and okadas and planes keep passing and flying by. So I just want to tell you that you're going to be hearing those things in this video also, but that won't stop us, right? But yes, I just decided to put that out there, so in case you guys are hearing different things, that you also be hearing television sound, you also hear hawkers also, so get ready for that. Let's clap for Jesus. All right, so I really don't know what this I really don't know what this video is, or what this video would this is just me. This is a new year. We all know this is a new year, although I'm currently filming this in February, but that's fine. That's okay. That's cool. Better late than never, because everybody did it in January. Doesn't mean I have to do mine in January, okay? I'm a February kind of person. I'm joking. Anywho, so this video basically is just me advising you guys, or just sharing a few things that would help you go by the year differently than you used to, or you might have known these things, but I'd like to shed more light on some things. This is just like a new year advice and a welcome to 2022 advice, and yes, so, and most of these things are things that I have practiced over time, or like things that I have learned. So I'm not just speaking based on head knowledge, I'm speaking based on experiences and things that I have learned and practiced over time. So yes, hi, my name is Remy Mojola. It's nice to meet you. I was actually talking for about 30 seconds and realized I was not recording. But anywho, first off, the first thing that I would like to say is that I've noticed that, well, I'm a youth, so I tend to relate with a lot of youths, obviously, and also a lot of adults, but mostly youths. And I've noticed quite a number of things, and I noticed quite a number of us are just going by life, just taking whatever life throws at us. So if tomorrow this comes, okay, and we're not actually intentionally going through the path of life. We're just doing whatever comes. That's how most of us are living life, which is actually very, very wrong. You're literally wasting away if that's how you're going. You want to be living your life, you're just here and you're just living life. You don't have anything that you want to achieve, you don't have dreams, you literally don't care about your future. So whatever the future holds, it holds. If I'm going to be poor in the future, that's fine. If I'm going to be, you don't have plans for the future, so you have nothing you're working for. You're just going through life. Whatever comes, you're just living life anyhow, which is actually very wrong. So I'd like you to please change your mindset. It's a new year, and I feel like every year or every month or every day should be different from the last year, from the last month, or from the last day, because you're not living life. You're not meant to live life the way you lived it the last time, because the last time you made a bunch of mistakes, and now you're living it differently because you're learning from those mistakes and you don't want to make the same mistakes. So I would say that it's a new year, so set goals and set strategies to achieve these goals. I know that we hear this every time. I hear this every single time, but we cannot overemphasize this. I literally cannot overemphasize this. But yes, set goals and set strategies to achieve these goals. I feel like a lot of people just say set goals. We're just setting these goals. We're not actually setting strategies or ways in which we can achieve the goals we're setting. For example, you're a student and you want to graduate with the first class, and you're currently on a second class upper. In my school, in school I graduated from, the first class starts from a 4.50, so the 4.50 down to a 5.00, so second class upper ends on a 4.49. So basically you are on a 4.74, and there's a 4.74, no, you are on a 4.33 or 4.42, a 4.4 something, or a 4.43, and you're in your final year, probably in second semester. You really do want to come out with your first class, so you're setting goals, and in your goal board or your vision board you wrote graduates with a first class. You should put down strategies to make you achieve graduating with a first class, meaning probably you'll be reading 8 hours a day, and then you're like, this is actually, because you're on a second class upper, you're like, I've been reading 8 hours a day. That's because that's the reason why I'm on a second class upper. And then you decide to increase it to probably 12 hours a day, which you feel like would make you get a first class. Those are strategies. Those are strategic strategies that will make you achieve your goal. You might decide to, take lectures aside from what they're teaching you in class, watch YouTube videos and different other things. Just write them down. So don't just randomly set goals. Don't just put, oh, I want to get 13,000 followers on Instagram, and you're not putting down ways to get 13,000 followers on Instagram. It doesn't just happen. Consistency pushes you to your goal. So you have to put down ways to get 13,000 followers on Instagram. So what I'm actually trying to say is that don't just set goals, set strategies or set ways that you feel like would help you achieve these goals. That's what I'm saying. So another thing is, once you keep building what ifs, it doesn't drive you to do what's right. You just keep building unnecessary what ifs, and it pushes down what you're meant to do. You push down the drive. For example, there's a drive, there's an urge to do something from the beginning, and then you start thinking of 1 million reasons anything can go wrong, and then you start thinking of very, very stupid and unnecessary what ifs. What if light goes off, or what if nobody likes what I do? What if nobody likes? The what if pushes that urge and that desire that you had at the beginning. You don't know, but it does. The more you keep thinking of unnecessary things, the more the desire keeps burning, and it keeps going down and down till you no longer have the zeal to actually do what you wanted to do. So stop thinking of unnecessary negative things that would go wrong. Think of positive things that would happen. Think of lives that you would impact by doing just that one thing. And if nobody likes what you're doing, one thing that I would always say is that there would always be one person that would be touched by whatever you're doing, and that one person is enough. That one person is like a million people in God's eyes. That one person is enough. So if it's something that would impact lives, and you're like, what if nobody likes the video? Maybe it's a video that you want to put out, just like I'm doing right now. Maybe it's just a random thing that you want to put out on Instagram that you just had an urge to put out there, but you're just thinking of what if I have probably just 5 views, or what if nobody likes the video but people watch it but they don't like it. Just like I said, one person is like a million people in God's eyes. You don't know what you've done to that person's mind, or you don't know what you've changed in the mindset of that person just by putting that one video and just by pushing out negative thoughts and unnecessary thoughts out of your mind. So stop overthinking things. Stop thinking of different ways things can go wrong. Start thinking of ways that things would go right. Start thinking of lives that you would impact. Another thing that I would say is that oh my god, I scratched my eyes so bad. It's really tearing up. My goodness. Work on your mindset. You first achieve your dreams in your mind before you actually physically do them. By that is that you are already thinking of so many things. Your mind is so wide, and once you can fill your mind with intentional things and mighty things and big things, it would actually come to play because it's already there. Like, there's so many things in your mind. You don't think like the average man, you think differently. Like, you see things differently. Like, when people are like, it's actually not so easy to become a billionaire nowadays, or it's not so easy to become a zillionaire and all of that and everything, you know in your mind that it is easy for you, and you see yourself becoming that, it would actually happen. It's just pure fact. It would actually happen. Once you can see yourself achieving something, once you can see it, you can picture it in your mind, it's there already. It would happen because your mind births your reality. Once it's there, it builds some kind of hunger and some kind of desire in you, because you've filled your mind with so many things and so many imaginations and so many crazy imaginations that it builds a desire and hunger in you that you just want to achieve those imaginations. That's why I said you first achieve your goals in your mind before it actually becomes a reality. So once it's in your mind, you see yourself, having 28 houses, you see yourself having different things. It becomes some kind of hunger in you because you can't get it out of your head. You can't. So it becomes an obsession. It becomes a hunger in you, and you just want to do it, and you can achieve anything you set your heart to. Don't let anybody say no be everybody go be billionaire. It's not everybody that be a billionaire. That's a very big lie. If you want to be a billionaire, you would be a billionaire. I am telling you that if you want to be a billionaire, you would be a billionaire if you put your heart to it, and if you can see it, it's there in your head, in your mind, you can picture it. That's the end. Once you can picture it and once you can see it, nothing can ever limit it. Nothing. One thing I keep telling myself, that once I can picture it, it becomes a desire in me. Once I can see it and I can picture it, it becomes an unusual hunger. That's what has happened to me, though. I don't know if it happened to anybody, but once I fill my mind with these things, it becomes a desire, and it becomes an unusual kind of hunger that every day I'm thinking of how to get to that place and to achieve these things. Don't limit your mind. Your mind is wide. That's what I was saying. Friends literally determine your future. That's one thing that I would say. Your friends determine your future. The kind of friends that you keep determine your future, and the kind of friends that you keep determine the kind of person that you would become. And I also think that I'm moving in the aspect of friendship. Basically, friendship is one thing that has helped me in life. I don't know, I'm always very, very intentional about friendship. I'm very intentional about friendship and people that I call my friend, because subconsciously your friends are influencing your attitude. Is just normal. So yes, you don't know it, but your friends influence your attitude, because these are people that you move with every single day. These are people that you converse with. These are people that you talk with. So you don't know that they are influencing you until you start acting in that line of influencing. You don't know they're influencing you. They don't also know they're influencing you. They're just doing things their way until you start acting in that line. Move with people that know what they want. Move with people that are ambitious. Move with people that will motivate you from time to time. Move with people that would keep you on the right track. Move with people that would tell you what you're doing is wrong. People that have wide minds. Move with people that don't think like the average man. Move with people that don't think ordinarily. Move with people that think like they're mad. Move with those kind of people. You don't know that it's having an effect on you, but it is. It is. And I'm talking from experience. I am actually talking from experience. It is okay to take a break. Please. I know that everybody has been shouting, just do it. Do it. Yes. Take a break, please, dears. I'm telling you. Rest. Take a break. Take a break and just relax and get yourself back, and then after that get back in your groove, because you just keep going, no breaks, no rest, you're just going, you will just wear yourself out and you just get tired easily, and you just keep getting frustrated, but you don't know why you're getting frustrated. Subtle pressure on yourself, just minimal pressure on yourself. There is already I was watching a video yesterday, and then someone was like, put pressure on yourself, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself. Don't put too much pressure yourself. There's already a lot of pressure from the society. There's already a lot of pressure from family members, from loved ones, from the society in general, and then you now want to add to the pressure that is being put on you. You will just weigh you just weigh yourself down. Just put little pressure on yourself. Pressure, yes, pressure is fine, but there's healthy pressure and there's an unhealthy pressure. Put healthy pressure on yourself. You just put unhealthy pressure on yourself, and then you just put too much pressure on yourself, and then you notice that you're getting overwhelmed from time to time. You're getting overwhelmed, and then when things are not going your way, you're just angry and you're sad, and everything is because of how much pressure you've put on yourself. And then you do remind yourself of the fact that when things are not going your way, it's totally fine. It is fine if things don't go your way. It would happen at some point. That not everything would go your way is actually fine. But because of so much pressure that you've put on yourself, you now fill yourself up with so much anger and so much sadness. There's already too much pressure from the society, from everybody around. The pressure that they know they are putting on us, and the pressure they don't know they are putting on us. You fuel yourself with so much pressure, it would weigh you down, and you would get tired and frustrated. And because of I feel like too much pressure leads you to making bad decisions, because you're just trying to please whoever is putting pressure on yourself, and you're trying to please yourself that is putting pressure on yourself. You're trying to please you, so you just make an unnecessary bad decision, and you're just, okay, yes, I achieved that, that's fine. When you put too much pressure on yourself, you don't think straight. You're just thinking of ways to achieve it. You're not thinking of, okay, you're thinking of ways to achieve it, but you're not thinking of strategic ways and intentional ways to achieve. You're not thinking of the impacts that you would make. You're not thinking of different things. You're just thinking of how to just achieve it and get it out of the way. That's what you're thinking of, how to get it out of the way, because there's so much pressure on you and you're already tired. You've weighed yourself down, so you just want to put it out of the way. Before we end this video, I told some of my friends to send advice or something that they'd like to tell you guys, so I'm just going to be reading them out for you. This is from Ifetoyoshi. Ifetoyoshi said I should tell you guys that you should write it out, your thoughts, visions you've had, God's words. Write it out. Time will come when you need to go back to them, and it would really help out. So document things. That's from Ifetoyoshi. Thank you so much, Ifetoyoshi. This is from Jesu Tosin. Jesu Tosin said I should tell you guys that this year, make sure you document every moment that you can. And most times when people hear this, they are quick to think it's for happy and lucky moments only. No, dears. Those times you ugly cried in the toilet, or you had a major loss, take a picture, write it down, make a video, save it on your drive if you wouldn't want to see it every day. She can understand that. She can understand that. But document it. It would surprise you how you overcame a moment you thought you wouldn't, or even top an achievement you thought was your peak. So in all thy doings this year, dear subscribers of RemTube, dear subscribers of RemTube, RemTube, Remy YouTube, okay. Dear subscribers of RemTube, document. Kisses. And lastly, this is from Toluwanimi. He said to tell you that God created you, so trust him to lead you in his purpose for you. Alright guys, we've come to the very end of this YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video up to this point. I really hope I said some really reasonable things. So thank you guys so much for watching this video up to this point. Remy, why? What's wrong? Thank you guys so much for watching this video up to this point. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.